Hey YouTubers, Raven here. Yay, I am back. Back and ready to go. As you can see, my counterpart, Starfire, is not here. She probably won't be for a while. So, schoolwork, I took a while off because I was too swamped with the school play I was in. But, she needs to do some catch up on homework and stuff like that, and because the uh, fall semester is nearly over, and so finals are coming up, and we only have like 4 more weeks, I think, or 3.5 or something. I think that's how many more we have. So things are getting down to the wire, things are becoming due, essays, like there's the math tests are getting harder, stuff like that. So I hope she does really well. So yeah, I'll be doing them alone for a while. She might join in every once in a while, but she doesn't know when she'll be back. And she'll be back when she feels like she can do it and not fall behind. So here we go. Supernatural Season 11, Episode 6. Yeah. So, this episode, Sam and Dean get tired of, picking up after Amora, which is a very beautiful name. I like that name a lot. So they, go in after her. Dean really doesn't seem to understand the fact that he can't kill her. Like, seriously, he can't kill her. Like, he can't hurt her. He doesn't understand that. Like, he can't. It's, impossible. You should just accept it. I don't know. I mean, have Sam do it. But he is the only one that can get that close to her. But that's, not the point. I think that, that the connection they have, it's a little creepy right now because she's a little young. But when she ends up looking like the darkness that he saw when she came out, then it'll be good. But I kind of think that because of this, the mark, and him carrying the mark, and then opening the thing so that she's able to come out, I kind of think that because of that, they're kind of meant to I know this is almost blasphemy for Dean fans, but they're meant to be together. I don't know for sure, when she starts to look as old as the original Darkness that we saw in the darkness fog mist thing in the beginning of season 1. I think that she'll start looking at him as a potential, I don't know how to say it better than that. Like, yeah. I know she's talking about redoing the world and that she'd do it differently and everything like that, and that, like, seeing God's creation is weird for her, that, that we're so flawed and everything, she doesn't understand why, and, like, stuff like that. Like, why would he create such a flawed being or a race of people? But I think our flaws are what make us, who we are. Like, without our flaws, we'd all be the same. And that's boring. There's really no point in that. So, yeah. I think she's still got a lot to learn in that little arena, but she's probably not going to. But I think that, I mean, Dean's the one that she can't harm, and she's the one that Dean can't harm. I think they might, like, Dean has an issue with her, yeah. I'm not stupid. But there's also something about her that he can't deny. And it's because of the whole Mark of Cain thing. He held her in his arm, in his body. Like, she knew who he was because he held the key. He's the one that the portal opened because his mark disappeared. He is like, he held her, and then he let her free. And something about that has triggered something in both of them. And it's going to be an awkward relationship, but I think it's going to be a relationship nonetheless. Especially with the way she was touching his face tonight, or last night, or whatever, in this episode. If you guys watch The Flash, I think you can kind of equate their relationship to a Cisco and Golden Glider moment, like a cold doctor, Lisa Snart, Cisco, Ramon, and Lisa. I think you can kind of equate them to that because Lisa is a bad guy and Cisco's a good guy. Cisco has to capture her, but he's in love with her, and I think she actually likes him too. But they're on opposing sides, which is kind of the same thing here. Like, there's something between them, there's no denying that. But they're on opposing sides. Like, it can't happen. But at least one of them wants it to. And I think that'll become pretty obvious as the season goes on. Do I think that that Cass should have killed Metatron? I almost called him Megatron. That's Transformers. It's Metatron. Just something else. Like, what did the writers lose? Did they run out of ideas for angel names and they had to start naming things like after things that sound like Transformers? Like, I've always had an issue with his name. But yeah, I think that he should have called the angels and turned him over. Don't really think that they'll need him. He won't help them. So he's just out there to be out there, and I don't think that's good for us. Because he's probably got some long endgame plan. He always does. He's probably going to figure out some way to get some angel magic, something like that, and like get his mojo back and like open a huge can of what butt on angels. Like, yeah. But I do think it's funny that he hid the demon tablet under his mattress. Yeah, like, really? That's one of the first places that you look when you're trying to find something like that. Or money. Like, don't hide it there. That's where people always look. So, yeah, he lost the demon tablet. One of his only bargaining chips. So, I said 1 because he still knows about the darkness. A little bit. Probably not much. And, I mean, he probably knows a little bit more than he told them. So there's always that. I will hit on that in a moment on what he told Cass. But Crowley, I'm not sure how I feel about him. Okay, well, first thing first, he admitted to the bromance. We got one side of the bromance admitted to. So, yeah. But he also admitted that that's why he couldn't kill Dean before. But now, he thinks he's ready. So, I think that the bromance is over. I think that Crowley, next time he's given the chance, he will kill Dean. So, there's really no way around that. I think that that's how he feels now. Probably because of everything that Sam put him through. So, and his mom. So yeah. Yeah, it's like, I love Crowley. He's amazing, but I don't know. Let's see. Okay. I think that's about it. So going back to what to what Cass was told by Metatron. The darkness is God's sister. Which I think is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Like, I don't know, I mean, like, in the mythology, like, of this show, it does kind of make sense for the show. Because, like, I don't know. But it does kind of make sense. Like, I don't really know how to explain how it makes sense, but I think you guys probably know too. If you guys want to explain how it makes sense, put it down in the comments below. So yeah, but it does kind of make sense with what they're doing, because this is kind of why it makes sense for me, because they they want to use everything in mythology. And some people do see the Bible and stuff as a big storybook, which would basically be mythology. Because, like, when there's a story involving gods or goddesses, it's mythology. So they kind of see it as a mythology, I guess. I don't know. But they're using angels and God and everything. So why not go for a time before angels were created? And what happened before then? Like, we know that God was around. Okay. 'Cause, like, God has always been around. He always is, always was, and always will be. Okay. Well, if he always was, must have got really lonely. Which is why he created angels, yeah. But how long did he take to decide to make angels? I mean, really? Like, how long did it take him to decide to do that? So how long was he alone? So I guess that's kind of what they're going after, like, was he really alone all that time? And their answer was obviously no. They created the darkness, and the darkness would be his sister. But then I'm left wondering, well, if he has a sister, so there's another being that's all powerful. Okay. There's another being that always was, always is, and always will be. Okay. So if that's true, then what else is true? Does that mean that the darkness, she's gotta have a name. Like, her name couldn't just been the darkness. And it's not, her name's not God's sister. Her name's not the darkness. Like, that's what they called her because that's what she is. But what's her name? What was her name before she got thrown in whatever deep, dark hole she got thrown into? I don't know. But I would like to know. But the name Amara is very beautiful, and I think it does, that it suits the character. So yeah, that's my thoughts on God having a sister. I do think that we're gonna finally get to see God again. Or again. I say again because I, like a lot of you out there, believe that that author guy from a few seasons ago, the one who was writing the supernatural books, I kind of think that he's God. So, yeah. But, so I think we'll be seeing a lot more of him this season. Like, he'll show up eventually. I think that, I was gonna mention something. What was it? What was it? What was it? Let's see. We had the tablet, Sister of God, relationship between her and Dean, Dean and Crowley's relationship. I know I was going to mention something else, but I can't remember what it was anymore. I'm sorry. So, yeah. Next week's episode, like, looks kind of dorky. I mean, rabbits. Guys with rabbit heads. But I do like the announcement that was next time on Supernatural. It's Wabbit season. Like, I know that's how, like, Elmer Fudd talks. It's Wabbit. Is like, he doesn't use his R's, but there's this song, I think it's called Killed the Wabbit. Like, Killed the Wabbit. It's pretty good. I like it. You can find it here on YouTube. It's really cool. Cool. It's a really good, like, I love the song. Killed a Wabbit, I'm a Wabbit Swaya, guitar player. Yeah. Another Wabbit's dead. Cut off its head. Yeah, it's be very, very quiet. Hunting Wabbits. Yeah. It's a very, like, I didn't do it justice, okay? It's like got like this bad guitar going on in the background. I mean bad as in good, okay? Like, it's, the music to it's amazing, and then like the pictures that they put up with it, and yeah, it's a pretty good video. You guys should go check it out. What Killed a Wabbit. It's pretty good. Okay. So I do believe that's it. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, or whatever, put it down in the comments below. Let us know what you think. Like, what do you think is going to happen? Do you think the Dean and Amara connection is there? What opinions do you guys have about the episode? What do you guys think I missed? Do you guys have any ideas about what that missing thought is that I couldn't remember? Do you guys have any ideas on, like, if you guys think I missed something, please put it down in the comments below and we can talk about it. So I guess until next time, carry on, my wayward son.